Hey Ranger Nation, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at the Lord Drakkon figure, which is titled Mighty Morphing Lord Drakkon. Could sound like his own TV show. But yeah, this is from Hasbro, as we all know, and we're going to also compare it to the Palmorphicon exclusive. So let's have a look. First of all, we have the lovely kind of image of like the artwork. I love this artwork. We've got the figure in there. We've got Lord Drakkon there. And then obviously we've got Lord Drakkon here. I kind of think that they were going to put Saber in his hand because he was meant to come with Saber. Lovely picture there, but he didn't. We'll talk about that in a bit. So if you like this sort of content and you want to see more, then hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as that cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos drop. And with that, let's just jump straight into it. And here we go. Here is Lord Drakkon. I've got to admit the figure looks okay. But I think I much prefer the Bandai one because it looks more menacing, but we'll see that in a little bit. So let's have a look at the figure. I can see straight off the bat, the red has bled into the gold, which is a little bit annoying. I think it could have been a bit thicker. I think maybe they could have made the head a little bit bigger, or maybe the figure's slightly bigger. The shield looks fine. It does kind of like remind me of the dragon shield, but I feel like it could have been a slightly bit bigger. You can see that they've added the detail on with the kind of like the teeth, which I kind of really like, and we can see the gold slightly there. I do like the lighter gold. I think that actually looks really nice. I think it does suit the figure a lot more than what we've seen originally. I really like the green, and I really like the kind of the dragon shield or the dragon emblem right there. We can see there's gold bands here and then gold bands there. And at the top, we can see the gauntlets, and it looks kind of cool. Dropping down to here, we can see that he's got the dragon holster, which is there. And then we've got the kind of like the gauntlets. Now, for some strange reason, if you can see it, that there is there. But then that one's kind of bent in, which I thought this would be all green, but there's obviously some missing like there. Even the morpher, which I'm kind of annoyed about, is it looks like it's separated. I think that's horrible. I think that it could have been 10 times better, but it just feels like it was rushed. You can see that there's the dragon emblem, but that's not much. It just looks really mashed up, which I'm not liking at all. And I think that's actually quite poor. I know for the price of the figure that you're paying for, but considered how much Bandai sold it for theirs, which I think was roughly about the same price, they did a much better job when it came to the belt. But yeah, I think that they've done it a little bit, but I think that they could have made this figure slightly better. Moving down here, I really do like the kind of like the boot covers. They look really nice. The kind of like the green blends in quite well as of the gold, but it just feels like there could have been a lot more to it. It feels like it's been reduced quite a bit, but meh so far. On the back, exactly the same as it is. It looks fine. I think it looks kind of cool compared to the rest of it, so there's not really much to kind of talk about. At the back of the figure, we can see more. That is kind of, it looks like that's a lot smaller compared to that. That looks like it's a bit longer, so I don't know why they've done that. It just is better. Some kind of paint issue there, not bothered, but it kind of looks okay for what it is. And then we got the top part here. We can see that there's gold. The gold matches with the green. It's absolutely fine. It's a bit pointy. The helmet is absolutely fine. And then if we look at the top here at the helmet, I actually kind of really like that. I think that kind of stems out quite well. I just can't figure out what part of that is from the Green Ranger, but I actually kind of really like it. I think it adds a little bit to the figure. So let's look at the articulation. This one seems a lot better than Ivan, which is quite nice. But to be fair, like the feet do move. I'm just not going to do it because I feel like they're going to break every single time. So the knees bend like so. Knees bend. So you can actually get proper use out of them like that. Legs move about like so. It's quite stiff, this one. It feels like one figure is really easy to move and one isn't. Moves like that. The arm does kind of go up to there and then kind of stops, so you're kind of limited, but it moves a lot better than Ivan, and at least you can actually have it kind of closer to the body if you kind of want it like that. Moves up. So yeah, it's on the butterfly one, so maybe they ran out of time for Ivan, and then just thought they'd use it like that, or the emblem could have got stuck. But that moves around, that moves there, hand moves around, which is fine. The head moves up and down. You can turn it around if you want to, so not too bad. Oh, there you go. Yeah, not too bad. As I've mentioned before, the joints are either too tight, they're too to the point where you can't really take them out properly. Now, as I was just taking this out for the Tommy head that we were going to put on, or the Lord Drakkon, if you want to say, I literally just pulled that out. The figure cracked, and it looks like it has just come straight out of the joint, which means that I can't actually put the helmet back on. Which I think is a huge thing, which makes me believe that Hasbro really need to look at the quality of their figures. They really need to stop making the joints really tight. They need to change the kind of like the thing, even if they change something like the fig arts, because these aren't working. The figures are slowly now becoming part of this whole, how do I say, it feels like they either don't care or they're producing them and not giving a crap about them. We can see that even here that there is paint going into it, so paint quality. But this is the first time I've ever seen a figure do this, and I'm actually kind of really sad about it, because I actually really wanted to pose him in some really decent ones. Even when you have to force it like that, it's just not working, and I think that's horrible. So I'm really disappointed with this figure. I'm disappointed with what Hasbro have done. This is the front for the Lightning collection. Then I can see that not many people will collect it. I just think it's a bit bad. I really wish that they probably stepped up their quality control. But yeah, this is just a thing. So I'm going to kind of leave the review there. I'm kind of gutted because I really wanted to do more. If you really want to have a quick look at the Drakkon head, it looks kind of cool. It looks fine. It looks more like JDF at the moment, and then obviously you've got the rest of the stuff. But yeah, this figure in my eyes is the now second worst one that I've had to review, and it kind of makes me think about the rest of the line. So I'm going to leave it there. Ranger Nation, what are your thoughts? Has this happened to your Lord Drakkon? I actually really wanted to kind of review them both together, because I think that would be kind of cool. So if Hasbro send a replacement or something, I'll do another video and update one. I mean, look at the Morpher. It looks so cool. The shield looks better. The color I love on this one. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. If you like this sort of content, leave a comment in the description. Leave a like, and also, has this happened to you? I'm just kind of disappointed in this one. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and the cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos drop. And of course, Ranger Nation, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.